Gentlemen, you already know how we get down today. Hey, I literally had no shirt on, right? So I went upstairs just to put the jacket on just so we could do a fit check, bro. Like, I literally just had my shorts on. I was freezing making this video. But I know y'all boys like the fit check, so we had to put it together. We got the red dew. You already know how we do. No pun intended. Then we got the Obey jacket, bro. We got the, I forgot. Oh, I still got a tag on this thing, bro. Yo, wait, where's it at? Can I see the, bro, where's the tag at? Oh, it's on this side. Bro, no, I still have the tag on this thing. I bought this in Cambridge, and I'm telling y'all, bro, I have not worn this. This is my first time actually wearing the jacket. Like, besides me trying it on. I got the Obey on. I got the Obey right here. And then we got the back of it, too. The back is hard, bro. The back is hard. I'm really rocking with this, man. Like I said before, I'm telling y'all, I'm about to go to the gym after this. So I already got my gym clothes and everything like that. But I wanted to go ahead and flex this jacket on y'all boys. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I wanted y'all to see this jacket, and I wanted to know how y'all boys felt about the jacket. Cause I low-key like it, but I just don't really have anything to wear it with right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the outfit together, but I just wanted to show y'all boys the jacket, see how we rocking with it. But anyway, in today's video, we're gonna be talking about crash cams. Finally, in my opinion, they suck. I don't think they need to be in the game. I think he did it correctly. That's how it should be. The only time that you actually get a crash cam animation is when you wreck out. That is the only time that you need to be having a crash cam animation. Your race is done at that point. So yes, have the animation of your car doing a barrel roll and blowing up and get hit by missiles and stuff like that. That's cool. But how it is now, I think that is very overly dramatic, and that they tried too hard to try and make the game different. And to be honest, it's not the move, man. It's really not the move. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and hop into the video. If y'all enjoy, make sure to go ahead and drop a like and subscribe, and let's get into it, man. Boom, boom. Crash cams in Need for Speed need to go. No pun intended. I'm so serious. There is no reason why, if I'm driving and I hit another car on the road at 10 miles per hour, my car needs to start acting like I got hit by a nuclear bomb. There is no reason that I could be driving at over 200 miles per hour and hit a wall and my car bounces off of it fine. But during the next lap in the exact same race, in the exact same spot, I hit the wall going 50 miles per hour less, and my car decides it wants to start being an actor for the Fast and Furious franchise. Crash cams, in my opinion, have done 100% more harm than good, and the formula for how they worked back in Need for Speed Heat was peak. The point is, they should still have a negative effect because you should 100% be penalized for crashing and either not taking a turn correctly or not paying attention and hitting traffic. But the level the crash cams are at right now makes zero sense. There does not need to be a 6-second animation because I hit a family of 4 that decided to do an illegal U-turn into my lane as I'm speeding down the highway at Mach 3. All my people who play Lockdown know exactly what I'm talking about. Have it where your car still slows down significantly and you feel the effects of the crash, but that's it. Keep it moving. In fact, even though crash cams are bad in the game now, they actually used to be a whole lot worse, believe it or not. If you look through the patch notes for Volume 2, the crash cam animations were so bad that they had to be turned all the way down regarding the animations that played and how long they lasted. That should tell you what type of overly dramatic problem we have on our hands with stuff like this being in the game. As you all can tell, today's video will be about crash cams and the reasoning for why they need to go and should not be in the next Need for Speed. If you enjoy, make sure to go ahead and drop a like and subscribe. I also have my store active now selling Christian streetwear that currently includes hoodies, beanies, and joggers. If you are interested in something like that, I 100% recommend to go check that out. But besides that, let's break down crash cams and why they should not be in the next Need for Speed. I get that the devs as well as the player base feel the need that players should be punished for negative actions they take within a race, and I'm the same way. If your car were not to lose speed and have no consequences for hitting traffic or other objects, that eliminates one of the biggest obstacles when trying to compete against others and the overall difficulty of the track. So yes, that is very important and needs to stay, but I once again bring it back to the previous Need for Speed game, Heat, which did have crash cams but did not have them for the simplest things. Heat had crash cams when your car actually got wrecked out and your health bar was basically at 1%, which in my opinion makes the most sense. Why would you need a crash cam animation when your car's health is at 90%? Yes, you crashed, but you didn't wreck out. There's a difference. The crash cam animations should be reserved for the biggest crashes or when your car cannot compete anymore. It should be a reserved animation that you only see when you are cutting it close to wrecking out completely, or when your car hits an object astronomically hard where it would actually result in a complete wreck out. Heat did this perfectly. When you hit other cars, other racers, other cops, or pretty much anything, the screen would stay on the current screen, but your car would lose pretty much all of its speed depending on the level of the crash, and you would have to spend time manually resetting your car. It could have easily brought this method over to Unbound. One of the biggest problems that these crash cams tend to have is the sheer amount of time that is wasted on them playing the full animation out when racers could be using that time to get back into the race. Yes, a racer has crashed. Best believe they already know that. Why is the animation continuing to play for 4 to 5 seconds after the crash has already happened? Why does the car need to do 4 or 5 barrel rolls down the highway when that wouldn't even happen realistically? Every time that this happens, it removes the players from the immersive experience they were having when racing. Sure, it could be argued that people should just not crash, but that is way easier said than done, especially when the traffic can be outright unpredictable sometimes. It is not right to punish players to the level the crash cam does regarding its time frame. At the maximum, it should play the animation of the aftermath of your car hitting the object and keep it going. There does not need to be an animation of you flipping, then the sequence waiting for your car to stop moving, then respawning you after it detects no movement. After 1 or 2 seconds have passed of the car doing theatrics, cut the screen to black and have it respawn. To add to this, why are there 2 different types of animations? Why in free roam when you crash you are able to keep going after the animation plays, but in races the animation plays out and you have to wait for everything to cut to black first? You could crash the exact same in free roam and in a race playlist, and it takes significantly longer to get back on the track than when crashing into the exact same traffic cars just driving around in free roam. This inconsistency just doesn't make any sense. This leads me into the point of how drawn out and overly dramatic the animations in the crash cams are. 9 times out of 10, the animations of your car flipping due to hitting either a stationary object or another car could not physically happen. The amount of sheer energy to have a car not only bounce off of what it hit, but also start flipping backwards is so insanely high that it wouldn't be possible in this game. But because the dev team wants to make everything super dramatic, the game actually makes your car start flipping unnaturally. The angle and amount of energy that you hit other objects with is never high enough to warrant the animations that follow. So if you pay attention, your car will actually bounce backward a little bit due to both forces colliding, and then after a split second, the game will literally make your car start doing a bunch of animations. This goes to show that the crash cams and how the cars act are completely unnecessary and are artificially created. And to be honest, this is if the animations even want to work correctly. Half the time your car will get knocked back and will start to stutter due to the game trying to make it flip, but for some reason it can't, either due to lack of speed or it just glitching. During this period, you cannot control the car and instead just have to wait and watch it roll back slowly, either until the flipping animation wants to make it randomly start acting weird, or the screen just cuts to black and your car respawns, or it will just let you control it again after a period of time. The next thing is the fact that they are very inconsistent with the amount of speed needed to activate the crash cam animation and what needs to be hit for it to activate as well. There have been many times where I outright hit a car, headlights to headlights, going well over 150 miles per hour, and I was completely fine. My car loses a lot of speed, but it acts how your car in heat would act. No animation, my health bar goes down a little, and I could just keep on driving. But on the other side, there have been many times when I would just be coasting and I touch the side of anything and my car starts to flip out literally. Why would the dev team add something like this and not make it consistent around everything that the game has to offer? It's simple really. If a car hits another object at a certain speed, have them lose so and so much health and have an animation. If they hit something at a lower speed than the set amount, then just have their car slow down but no animation. It has gotten to the point where you and another racer can hit the exact same thing and they can get no animation, and you can get a whole montage of you crashing for 6 seconds. As said before, how to resolve this is simple. Take the same system that Heat used and apply it to the next game. Clearly Unbound is way too late in its life cycle for things to be changed, but let's keep crash cams away from the next game. In Heat, when you finally got wrecked out, the animation would play and you would spawn back into the garage to either start your night all over again or head back into the daytime. Everyone enjoyed this system from what I could tell, and a lot of people seem to dislike the system we currently have now. Just to state my stance once again, yes, Racers should absolutely be punished for the mistakes they make in the game. Nobody is saying they shouldn't, but the level it has gotten to is just way too much. Let's tone it down and make crashes great again, shall we? If you all enjoyed today's video, make sure to go ahead and drop a like and subscribe, and also let me know your thoughts down below or in the community tab talking about this subject that was dropped yesterday. Have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video.